Hello, everyone, and how are you all doing today? I'm starting to feel a little bit better. And today, Red did an update, and it is called Be Vigilant. So, obviously, I'm very, very interested in what he has to say. So, without further ado, I'll roll my intro. We'll get right into the Onpassive cringe. Woo! Party!
Okie dokie. Hello, everybody. How are you? Good to be here once again. And today is the 1st of December. Woohoo! Yep.
Yeah, so I hope that this is when O Connect is supposed to be launching to the whole world and magical things are going to be happening, right?
The Christmas run up is just officially begun, 1st of December, Friday. And I hope you are all having a great day. Pretty cold here down in Gloucester. I know the rest of the UK is looking pretty cold and snowy, but only cold here in the UK, which is pretty good.
Yay.
No snow forecast, which is great for me for the weekend. Obviously,
Yes, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Our weather has been really messed up. It's gone from hot to cold, to hot to cold, to snow to spring, to hot to cold.
be outside all day Friday and all day Sunday. So looking forward to that. Great live by Marty and Mike Ellis. Always good to hear from Mike. We don't hear from him enough, in my opinion. He really is the reason why many founders of Onpassive joined in the first place.
Yeah, and he's the one that has a bunch of accounts.
And I would certainly love to hear from him on a more regular basis. So let's hope that he does come more regularly onto Marty's. Obviously, I've had no word from Chris, but he's on the mend as far as I believe, and my poorly wife is busy sniffling as well, but hopefully she's turned a corner. She did test actually to see if she got the dreaded COVID, but no, it's just a winter flu.
Good. I'm glad to hear she doesn't have COVID. We didn't want that.
That she's got. So speedy recovery to the wife. What have I got for you? Not a lot today. One thing that I wanted to bring to you, and it was to do with the heading, Be Vigilant. In fact, there's two things. The first one is I've had a couple of reports of people receiving a perceived email in their O-mails in their ecosystem coming from our CEO, Ash Mufareh. This is completely false. If you want to know, he hasn't or doesn't use O-mail as far as contacting, and the email address is ash.mufareh1@omail.ai. If you do,
oh, who's doing that? Who's doing that? If you are doing that, could you at least make sure you include the SEC lawsuit information and tell everyone it's a scam?
do get an email from that source asking for any money from services, and they will logged into their OES to get the O-mail in the first place. So I'm sure it's going to be very swift action on that person. So be vigilant. Remember, our CEO will never, and I repeat, never get asked for any money. Graham Burt's is saying,
Your CEO will never ever ask for any money? Well, that's a lie. We all know that's a lie. He definitely asks for money. That's not what you meant to say. You meant he would never ask for money via email. But he will, on many webinars to come, ask people for money. For the cost of products, ask people for money to join this thing. Right, Red?
is O-mail secure? Yes, it is secure. You have to be a real person to have O-mail. but it doesn't stop that person sending other people an O-mail from mail to mail.
There is no proof that Omail is a secure platform whatsoever. We can get into that in future.
Obviously, that other person has to accept it. Now, I understand that when you see the words Ash Mufareh in an Omail, a lot of people might get a little bit giddy and accept that person because they think it is the real Ash Mufareh. This is why I am here to tell you that he will not personally reach out to anybody on Omail. Okay, it will be emails to your Omail client, not from a. I was speaking this morning on text to Colonel Daniel Lee. Thank you so much, my friend, for your super sticker. That's very kind of you. I was talking on text today to our very own CMO, Mohammed Nassal, this morning. Why?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I just want to stop you there for a minute, Red, because on the Onpassive website, they do have an area that discusses security. So let me read to you what their little security statement is in their privacy policy. They say, the security of your personal information is important to us. But remember that no method of transmission over the internet or method of electronic storage is 100% secure. While we strive to use commercially accepted means to protect your personal information, we cannot guarantee its absolute security. Protection of personal data here states, we have installed firewall, antivirus, and other relevant and necessary website security measures in the computer hosting this website to properly protect your personal data. Only authorized personnel can access your personal data. All personnel who may access your personal data shall have signed a confidentiality privacy policy and shall assume legal liabilities for violation of the privacy policy. I'm not sure, again, it's like with the NDA, how legally binding these documents would be. If owing to the operational needs of this event, this website, services from other institutions are required, we will ask such institutions to keep your personal data in strict confidence and will conduct necessary inspections on them to ensure their compliance. It even says here, we may transfer the personal information we collect to any country where we do business. Those countries may not have the same data protection laws as the country in which you reside. No matter where we transfer personal information collected, that information will be subject to the policies and protections described by this notice. And don't forget, they have do not sue us. The do not sue us area. You're not allowed to sue us if we do mess around with your information. So because of all of these things and the rest of this, which I'll leave a link to down below, I cannot state that Omail or anything on this website is actually safe, and that giving your personal information to it would be a good idea. Of course, you can do whatever you see fit for yourself. Up to you.
Was I talking to him? You are asking. I was talking to him because there is a Facebook profile that is doing the rounds, asking for friend requests, mainly from the foundership or people on Facebook, reportedly saying it is Mohammed Nassal. So I dropped him a message this morning with the profile address and I asked him, are you or is this you on Facebook? And he said,
so wait, we have a fake Ash Mufareh on Omail, and then your CMO has a fake Facebook?
He said, no, brother, I do not use Facebook. He said, please, can you tell?
He said, I do not use Facebook. I only use Onet. Please tell everyone it's not me.
Tell the foundership that this is not me and to report or delete their following of that account. He also wished myself and my family a Merry Christmas to us all and sending warm regards also to Chris and Marty.
Yes, I hope that Chris does get better soon. I like Chris Johnson. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. So I hope that he doesn't have the COVID and that he is getting better as well. If Marty's ill, same thing. We don't want anything bad to happen to anyone in this thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in here trying to speak out about it and save the people from it. You know what that's my main goal here. We just like to poke fun as we do it. So right now they are claiming that there is a fake mail that is Ash, and then there is a fake Facebook that is their CMO. And the thing is that they should have a way to verify accounts then for their ONET, for example. They can't really do much about the fake Facebook. But when it comes to like ONET and OMail, there should be a way that they should be able to stop people from opening up accounts in their name. That's all I'll say about that. Let's see if they figure it out.
Okay, so please, guys, if you see a CEO Ash with that, and please unfollow it. Leaders, as in myself.
Now, like, Red was live, and this is only 11 minutes, but he ended up streaming for a little bit longer. But as you can see, it's very choppy. Everyone's saying that he's buffering. It was awful, awful reception on his end.
That, please, that they are OMail, isn't it? Only real people are allowed.
But see, that's the thing, is that you say only real people are allowed while you're claiming that there's a fake account of somebody. It just sounds silly. This whole thing is a little bit silly, but it's funny silly. Eventually, there are going to be trolls that are going to show up and troll this thing. I do not agree with asking anyone for money, so if that account is doing that, that wouldn't be one of our trolls, I'm just saying. Don't use it to scam people, guys, but eventually, there was probably going to be some trolls opening up some fake accounts. I know some of my subs have opened up fake accounts as Ash themselves.
There you go. So that's really cool. So I wanted to bring those two to the table for you today to say, look, this is Christmas. We are on the run up to Christmas, and notoriously, people are taking advantage, would I say, of our good nature in the festive.
Oh my goodness, the irony hurts. The irony. Oh, the irony. What do you think you're doing, Red? Every time you come on here and promote Onpassive, you're taking advantage of people's good nature. So this is a hard watch.
Period. And people tend to be a little bit more happy-go-lucky, should I say, rather than vigil. So please, 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 make sure that you keep your vigilance updated.
And please make sure that in doing so, you know that the SEC is suing Onpassive and Ash Mufareh and his wife for $108 million for securities fraud. They've been called a pyramid scheme. And in my opinion, they're a really big scam. And you should be very, very worried if you're a part of this thing. Ask for your refund now. You will not make money in this before Christmas. You need this money for Christmas. Cost of living is way too high to be handing over scams $100 and then not making money by Christmas. All right?
Sure that you question things that don't quite look right. But the bottom line is, if anybody
except Onpassive, right? Don't question it when it doesn't look right. All right.
Asks you for any money, reporting to be somebody high up within Onpassive, it's a no, 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 no. They would never, ever, ever do that at all. Right.
I do think it is important to say, like, if they are having people that are coming in and trying to use their names to scam people out of more money, yes, please heed this warning. There might be people in this right now using OMail trying to scam you out of money. Stay far away from them, block their accounts, and delete them. I do agree with Red that I don't think any of them would be going to anyone in OMail and asking them for money. Ash Mufareh included. When he wants your money, he's going to come up with a way for you to have to pay him within Onpassive. It's not so much going to be him hitting you up in OMail. So do be wary of that if you are in this thing.
What else? Looking around as area name and national identity, date of birth, it's a good glimpse of what is maybe going to be looking like in the future. as far as that is concerned. And also, guys, I've heard user section where it says users joined this month. Under the my user, might see, don't worry, don't stress. It doesn't necessarily mean those people are in your organization. It means that they are working in those areas. Until you hear it from our CEO or the company or one of us, okay, just let it go and they will let you know. Yes, it's the 1st of December, and yes, the Facebook pages are reporting today's the day for the ash bomb. Remember what I said yesterday about dates that our CEO gives us. He has all the best intentions of.
Yeah, he gives dates and then he doesn't stick to them. And people are wondering why again? For like the 30th time since I've been here covering this thing.
Times that he gives us, but sometimes reality takes over his intentions. So unless, please don't go reporting that today the ash bomb's going to be dropped, because unless we hear from him today, I very much doubt it. We haven't had an update from it, but as
yay, so I guess all of the promises that were made for December 1st are probably not happening, just as we thought. They do this, they've done this since I've been here. Something's always about to happen in December. Last year, the O Connect was supposed to drop on December 5th. This year, everything was supposed to be going great and people were supposed to be able to start making commissions come December 1st and all this. And once again, here we are, the day is cometh and it's being pushed. The O founders are being told, oh, well, reality set in. We won't be able to do it. Be patient. Be patient. It'll get pushed over throughout the Christmas holidays, as it always has. And then come January, they try to sweep it under the rug and start acting like there was never a promise made for December and everything will be happening soon. And then you're lucky if things start happening by that September. And that's been the cycle in this since 2018. I swear Ash hopes that everyone will get mixed up with all their Christmas plans and everything and New Year's happening, that they'll be too busy to really keep track or care too much about this. And then by January, he could just trick everybody.
Soon as we do, we will obviously let you guys know. But things do change, and we do know that he's not in.
Look, we have Sherry here. Sherry who shares. He says, hi to all sisters and brothers. You are all unique and important and matter. Love you all to pieces. God bless you all and your families. Prayer, prayer, unicorn, unicorn, party, woo, party, rain, heart, 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 green heart, green heart, green heart, green heart. So sweet, Sherry.
Residence at the moment, he is traveling. So I'm sure that he is working on other things at the moment. We will certainly let you know, that's for sure. Okay, I understand that my internet is not very stable today. So I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'm going to say a few hellos and then I'm going to slide off. That's the updates for today.
So for the rest of this, he does really just say hello. And then he just kind of sums it up at the end.
There you go, guys. Short and sweet today on this Friday. Enjoy your weekend wherever. There's anything pertinent we need to bring you over the weekend, I will do it outside of my normal hours. Let's send some good wishes to my wife Jane and also Chris and everybody else. That's it for
yes, good wishes. I hope that they get well soon. And that is Red's Be Vigilant live stream update that was hardly working, in which he comes out to tell us that there are fake accounts going on. There might be extra scams happening within Onpassive, which is just yay. And nothing that was supposed to happen by December 1st is now going to be popping off on December 1st, as Ash hasn't told them anything. Isn't that great? So that is Red's wonderful, wonderful update, which again wasn't really much of an update, but I do appreciate him warning everyone not to fall for other scammers within Onpassive. If there are people using the people within Onpassive pretending to be them in order to try to get more money out of people, that's pretty disgusting. I don't stand for that. Don't be doing that if you're watching me and you're doing that. I do not agree with you doing that at all. Ain't over here on my team, but do be wary of that. Let people know about that. I believe that we should be warning people about that, but also, I'm very upset, although I knew that this was going to happen. I'm still upset that yet again, here we are, December 1st, and everything that was promised to these O founders is not going to happen. Or it might happen. I don't know. Guess we gotta wait. Ash might update us soon. So, of course, I'm going to be watching, and if something happens over the weekend, I'll also let you know. I don't think it will. I think it's just going to be more and more excuses and pushing it off. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about all of this down below. It is kind of funny that they have some fake accounts going on. I mean, it was bound to happen, okay? You can't be out here on YouTube scamming people, having thousands of you going around doing all these webinars and then not expect some scammers and trolls to show up, I guess. When do you think that this will start to happen? When will people start to make commission in this thing? And when will Oat Connect actually be done and ready to go, if not today? Let me know what you think down below. And no matter where you are, what you're doing, I hope that you all have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you all very, very soon with another one. Mwah. Bye! And remember, don't join Onpassive, because it's a scam, man. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.